Hey guys, it's Crazy Comic Lady here, and it's the final question of the Disney Drawing Challenge 2017. Thank you so much for everyone who's been watching the videos and for everyone who's been participating. It's been wonderful seeing everyone's pictures on Instagram and just seeing what you guys have done for the challenge. It's been brilliant. Again, just like last year, you guys are amazing with your pictures. And please remember to go and check out SamBeAwesome and BerryZem, who have been co-hosting the challenge with me this year. There'll be links in the video description to their channel, so you can check out their videos and see everything that they produced for all the questions for this challenge. Yeah, so remember to check out the hashtag as well on Instagram, Disney Drawing Challenge 2017, so that you can check out everyone else's pictures for the challenge as well, because it's been so brilliant being able to see everyone's submissions each day and seeing what everyone has been coming up with. So it's been brilliant again. So thank you so much for all your support and watching the videos this year. And yeah, so for the final question, it was to create a stained glass window in the kind of effect of Beauty and the Beast, like you get in Beauty and the Beast. So for this one, I kind of wanted to do Ariel the Little Mermaid right from the very beginning. And I've actually got like these pieces of, I'm not sure if they're glass or acrylic, but they're like in the shapes of hearts, and I've got some just square ones. And I was going to just do like a picture on just a flat piece of glass for it. And then I kind of thought, well, hey, I've got these, they're actually chocolate spread jars. They had, I think this one was actually a Twix one. But yeah, I've got a couple of these jars, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll try and paint on a jar instead. And I was using my Posca pens. They're sort of like paint markers that are water soluble. And I actually use these for creating custom Pokemon cards. But I thought they're designed to work on glass and wood and all sorts of various kind of fabric and all sorts. So I thought I'd test them out on this this jar. And it was actually pretty tricky because this, for some reason, like the paint in these markers, it's really kind of fragile once it dries. So all you have to do is accidentally scrape it with your nail and it's destroyed it, and you have to then paint over it. So it was kind of annoying having to like twist the jar to kind of, and not let it touch the paper underneath, because otherwise it was going to smudge. And yeah, it was kind of tricky working on a three-dimensional object. And there was a lot of instances as well where the paint in the marker just wouldn't dry as well. It was just some markers for some reason had this kind of really watery effect to them, and it would just like splash everywhere. And because it's a not flat surface, the paint would kind of pool onto one side, so I was forever having to like twist the jar from side to side to try and get it to stop kind of pooling in one place, and then move the paint around again. And I don't recommend painting on glasses, they're really hard. But yeah, it was definitely an experience, and that's something that this challenge has been good at, has been pushing me to try different things. And yeah, I don't think I would have tried it otherwise, because I'm kind of a fan of doing stuff that's easy and in my comfort zone, and this challenge has definitely been out of my comfort zone this year with all the backgrounds and everything. So yeah, I do kind of enjoy these challenges. I know I've got like some other challenges to do in the future as well, because I put together several years ago, my friend Vashta and Verlia and I put together a Final Fantasy VII challenge. So at some point, I'd really like to do that, since we've been kind of planning on doing that one for ages. And also Waffles and Renee Violet and I put together a second Avatar drawing challenge. So there's like a bunch of different drawing challenges that are in the works that at some point I intend to finish. But yeah, this challenge was hard going, and even though I started it back in I think it was January, I still found it really, really difficult. I did finish early. I actually finished on the 12th of July, so yay! I didn't have to rush at the end. That was the problem with last year's challenge, was it was so stressful by the end, just trying to get the pictures done, because I only started 3 weeks early last year, and it was a lot of hard work. But yeah, this year it was a lot easier because of starting insanely early. But yeah, I don't know what else there is much to say about this, my colouring of my jam jar. I did a lot of times have to like hold it up to the camera and blow on it just to try and get it to dry a bit quicker, and I did have a bit of a disaster with my favourite panda hoodie, because some of the pens, they weren't coming out kind of thick and opaque, so I was kind of pressing them down on a piece of paper to try and get them to come out a bit thicker, and I accidentally got my arm in it. My favourite panda hoodie is now covered in blue paint. So yeah, I did manage to wash most of it off because these are water soluble paints, but there is still a bit of a stain on it, so rest in peace, panda hoodie. You've been a brilliant hoodie and now you are stained, but never mind, eh? But yeah, let me know if you've been doing the challenge. Let me know what your favourite question was of the challenge, or whatever picture of mine you think was the best one. Yeah, I have to say, I think looking back on the challenge, definitely the hardest question was that Disney slumber party. That one crucified me, and I wasn't happy with kind of how it came out. So that one was definitely the hardest question, I think. I think the question that I was probably the most disappointed with was probably the most memorable Disney death. I didn't really like my Mufasa picture at all. I think it's my weakest picture from the challenge. And which is my favourite? I think my favourite has got to be the Rapunzel and Pumbaa one, just because I really like kind of the story it was telling and like the green stuff. So I think that's the picture I probably had the most fun with in the challenge. But yeah, tell me your thoughts. What was your favourite question if you joined in with the challenge? Yeah, and if I do another challenge next year, what kind of challenge would you like to see? Would you like to see another Disney drawing challenge, or would you like to see something different? Are you bored of Disney? But I kind of like the fact that it's become a thing, and we've done it 2 years in a row. I actually kind of like that, so maybe I'll do it again next year, even if Sam and Berry don't want to join me next year. I might do it myself anyway. But anyway, I keep saying anyway a lot. I got to stop that. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy me painting this jar of Ariel the Little Mermaid. And yeah, I'm out of things to say. This is the final product. Yeah, I did actually go in after I'd finished kind of recording. I went in and I had to touch up all the lines to make it kind of clearer, because I'd painted over all the original lines. So yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Remember to go and check out SamBeAwesome and BerryZem and check out all their videos, and I'll see you guys all soon. Bye!